Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Beware series. This is Beware, Ghost Recon Wildlands. Just joking with you guys, it's a silly little troll here. So, is Ghost Recon Wildlands worth the money? Personally, I do think it is. It's a fun game, and it's definitely worth some consideration. The reason why it's worth consideration is just due to the amount of content that's in it and the fact that the game is very open without giving you too little to do. My criticism of Far Cry was that I didn't have enough to do in the game. I didn't feel like I had enough reason to keep playing, yeah? But I do have a reason to play this game. And that's each part of the map has a section, and each section has these camps here that you can knock out. These camps have different tactics like jammers and stuff like that. Now, each area is going to have different challenges at a. So, let's see. If I want to knock that guy out, and I want to knock that guy out. Target marked. Boom. Okay. So this game's fairly entertaining. So I want to go over some of the graphic settings for you guys. So if I go into options, into graphics, you have anti-aliasing. You have all the way up to SMAA and FXAA. I keep it off because my card has anti-aliasing on it, so it already does the anti-aliasing for me. Ambient occlusion, you can go to SSBC or HBAO Plus, which is the NVIDIA technology. HBAO Plus, in a game like The Crew, it didn't bother me too much. It didn't hurt my frame rates quite very much. But in this game, it does take quite a bit of an impact. So I just keep it off. I'll just deal with it. So draw distance, you have up to very high. I have it to very high. Level of detail, you can go all the way up to ultra, and I don't really need to do that. I just keep it at high. Texture quality, you can go to ultra. I keep it on high because the difference to me really isn't worth it for the frame rate hit that you get. Anthrostopic filtering, I keep it off. I really don't care too much. I don't have a 4K display, so you won't be able to really see too much of that unless you're really pixel peeping. And the impact that it makes on it is just not worth it. Shadow quality. Shadow quality, I keep it on high. I would turn it up to ultra, but frame rate again, it'll destroy me. I have 8 gigs of VRAM, and it's only using around 2.5 on the settings that I use. Train quality, I keep it on very high. It's not a very big impact on me. I could turn it up to ultra, and I might actually just put it to ultra there for my next few videos and see how that works. Vegetation quality, I keep it on low. I really don't need all that. I keep it on low because the game looks perfectly fine that way, and it looks a little bit more realistic. I don't expect Bolivia to have this lush of vegetation. Turf effects. That's NVIDIA GameWorks effect. I turn that off. Unless you have an NVIDIA card, even if you have an NVIDIA card, if you have an older NVIDIA card, this will absolutely destroy your frame rate. This will like kill your frame rate. It adds more grass that you'll be able to interact with. Motion blur. Motion blur, I turn that off. I think it's nauseating. It also, if you turn it off, it will improve your frame rate if you turn it off. Iron sights, depth of field. This, I really don't care. I would turn it on, but I really don't need it. It does help your frame rate if you turn it off. High quality depth of field. I turn that on in general, like the general depth of field. That doesn't seem to make that big of a difference in frame rate. As you can see, it doesn't use any VRAM. Bloom effect. I turn that off. It's also something that would bother me, especially in YouTube videos. If you're doing YouTube videos, turn bloom off. It's gonna make your video look very blurry. God rays. God rays. I would turn them on, but it can seriously impact your performance. I turn them off because they're not that substantial, as you can see. Surface scattering. Surface scattering you can turn on. I don't really see a difference too much in game because I don't really look that closely at things. My monitor, of course, is not 4K or not a very high resolution display. Lens flare. I turn that on. Doesn't really affect my performance. And long range shadows. I'm not pixel peeping again. I don't need that out in the distance, so I turn that off, and it does help your performance. So I'm gonna apply the settings. I'm gonna go back, and then back again. So I turned textures onto ultra, and as you can see, my frame rate did drop a little bit, but it's not unbearable, as I am currently uploading 2 videos to YouTube. So given that, you could, and I'm recording, so you could probably add another 5 to 10 FPS. So I have a 480, and I have a 8320 that's overclocked. My motherboard is no longer broken, so that's nice. That's a very terrible texture there. I'm going to be honest with you. But these textures are okay. It's all this. It's just not very good. Maybe that's because I have a sniper and I'm sniping in on the distant texture. But when you get up close, it's less terrible, I guess. Ubisoft has never been really good with their textures, so it should be expected.
I got a narco over there.
I killed him.
Hey, send a blanket in the HQ building.
Okay. So I'm going to take these guys out. So this gun, probably not a good idea for me to do that if I want to go quiet. So I'm going to go into my arsenal here. So your loadout is fairly customizable. You cannot customize your companions' loadouts like you could in GRAW 2. GRAW 2, I think, had a really good system. But that's neither here nor there. So I have the G28 sniper rifle. So I can change out the parts. Like I can use a compensator now. That will improve my accuracy and damage. But it also makes me a lot louder. And I'm not really too into that, to be honest with you. I don't think I need the compensator now. When you have the compensator V2, which is a little better at noise reduction. Okay, so you have all your parts like the stock, scope, trigger, magazine, and underbarrel, rail, and your barrel. You can get a long barrel and increase your range and accuracy. So paint presets, of course, you have different paint styles. There's also ones that are like DLC stuff. Most of the DLC is just cosmetic, so it's not really going to damage you too much. Randomized paints, you can randomize your paints, but I don't think that's very useful. So, so I don't think I'm going to be using this too much. I'm going to be using an assault rifle. I'm going to use the ACR. And I'm going to use a underbarrel grenade launcher. That's the only trigger I can use. And there's the micro T1 and G3. That's a very nice sight. It gives you 2 levels of zoom. And I do have my suppressor on, so good. Okay, I think that's good. I'm good with that. What? Uh-oh. You see. There we go. Slight glitches happen. It didn't load in the weapon, I don't think, completely. Which is okay if I'm not doing anything, but if you are, it'd be kind of annoying. Okay. So let me do this. And the drone is the Z key by default, which all the keys are rebindable, but you cannot have an unbound key, as the game does not permit that. You can spot enemies and have it so you have a sync shot. Can set up sync shots, but obviously targets that are inside are going to be a little bit more difficult. Okay. So you have upgrades you can do to increase the range, the battery life of this. I have increased the battery life to the point where it does not run out of battery. So it's only limited by range, which I can upgrade, of course. I'm getting rid of the snipers now. I don't want the snipers to come out and get me. Good. Okay, so it's really easy. I see where all the enemies are now in this part here. As you can see, these tires look like tires. It looks like texture work, but it all can be improved, of course. It being an Ubisoft game. Ubisoft's not really that great when it comes to... holy shit. Okay. It's a good thing they didn't see me there. I'm gonna hit C. And then Z again. So the game overall, it's very fun. I don't have a lot of criticism to say about it. I know there's some people that would prefer not to play it. Knock them out. And I'm destroying this tower. What I used was an EMP drone. The EMP drone, of course, can destroy technology, like the sirens. And in theory, you know, you should be able to use your EMP drone on the drone jammers, but that isn't really the case. Shit. Guy has no idea where that came from. Got another alarm here. Okay, there's just a few I see. I want to take out this thing, but I'll take that thing out after I go over here and take that out. That's taken out, okay.
Oh shit. Getting in position. Target good. Stay. Got it.
Okay. So it does definitely pay to have a sniper rifle. Alright.
Yo, cartel got
So,
near the container.
oh boy, shit. There's another one. It's right there. Shit.
We're gonna target carrying submachine guns.
Got him. Guy's freaking out. Everybody's freaking out, aren't they?
Assholes are coming this way. What's the plan? Sniper's got his target. Sniper!
Shit balls.
Where's that last siren? Shit. I need to get rid of that siren.
Chopper inbound.
Okay, time to use my... Okay.
Helo's
Luckily, you can screw over helicopters pretty quickly, but... Time to get rid of this fucking alarm.
They won't be getting engaging. Find some fucking cover.
Oh, I got cover.
Roger. Let me get in position. Target acquired.
Up, 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 up. Whew. Huh. They think I'm over here. Oh, shit.
Frag out. Get some.
They can't do shit there now. Oh. New weapon.
I've been wanting one of these.
Ah, nice. Okay, so... Okay, so as you guys can clearly see, it's a fairly engaging game. The whole point of this game, obviously, is to do this kind of shit. Like that.
Well, that was messy as shit.
Okay. Food. And of course you gather these supplies to help you use your skills, which will be in the skills section. You can up a lot of this stuff. Of course I need more food in order to do the advanced suppressor, which removes damage reduction from suppressors, so it makes them more realistic. Because suppressors do not remove damage from a weapon, you know. Then I'm gonna throw a grenade.
Frag out. Get some.
Well, I ain't getting any more power, that's for sure. And there's some rebels around here that I need to free. Over here. Seems they're there.
We got Unidad coming in.
There we go. Unidad. So the Unidad are a little bit more dangerous than the guys that I just taken out. They have military strength. The Santa Blanca people, they don't have much military strength.
Unidad headed this way.
They more or less just have strength in number. That's about it. They have a lot of people. So, let me grab this truck, and I'm gonna do one more thing before, of course, you see all the icons on this map. So, when I first started, I started right here, right? And I was like, man, this is a huge map, right? I see all the darkness over here, and I'm like, oh, well, this is the map I can use. I zoomed out, and I was like, oh, that's the map. So, yeah, it's kind of big. So I'm here, and I need food stuff. So in order to get food, I need to go around here somewhere. One unknown location. Skill point, there's only one over there. I'm not even gonna bother with that. I need food though. Food and food. Okay. Go there.
Let's go.
Alright, let's roll.
Okay. Okay, time to go this way. Alrighty, and the radio, I don't want to have a content ID strike on me, so I turn the radio off. But of course, the radio is kind of interesting. The guy talks a bit about the politics in the country, and you get to hear about all that kind of stuff. So I've been playing about 25 minutes, and it doesn't take very long to start liberating things, and it's actually quite entertaining. Some jumpiness you're going to be seeing is that it's loading the map in. The fact that some of my processing power is going towards the video being uploaded to YouTube. So I would not take these jumps into consideration too much. I definitely would benefit from rising. Oh, if you saw that, that was a glitch where people will start sliding across the ground to a position where the game tells it it's supposed to be. You know. Okay. I'm gonna go down this way. I like this truck and I don't want to lose it because it has a mounted gun. And this mounted gun will help me get this food parcel that I need to grab. Okay. I'm gonna go down this way. Yep. A few freezes I see. As I said, don't worry about that. That does not happen normally during gameplay or during recording. Yeah. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I would cut it out, but I want to keep it in just to show you that. Just an example of it's best not to upload a video while you are playing your game and recording it to your hard drive. So yeah. This game would definitely take advantage of more cores. This game is definitely multi-thread aware, fairly multi-thread aware. This is kind of annoying, the fact that it's freezing up a little bit on me, but that's besides the point. So I'd like to, whenever I rebuild my computer, and to replay this game while doing the same thing, uploading a video and seeing how my performance is improved doing so. Right now it's a slideshow. It's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. So what if I were to look at the map here and let it load in all the way? If I were to do that, frame rates go back to normal, of course. Of course, the page file is having issues, so yay. I should probably just pause the video being rendered, but I don't have all day today to do things, so. Of course, this performance is not to be expected from the game. Yeah, this is pretty bad. 1 FPS is what it's dropping down to. It says 17, but it's lying to me, of course. I'm gonna stop before. Seems like walking around, I would be fine, but driving, once you start driving, it gets a little bit hairy, I see. Ew, that was gross. Oh boy.
Fire. Engage. It goes.
Holy crap. Wow, if you guys can see that, I'm getting out here.
NLC's getting away. Check cover.
Tagging supplies.
Food secure. Rebel. Business in. Team in later to retrieve. Let's go.
Okay, so I got my food. Got what I wanted. Of course, the frame rate went back to normal when I'm not driving. So, yeah, it happens. It happens. Alright. So I think that's enough showing off for you guys. Driving would be a little bit quicker if I were not rendering a video. I'm so sorry. I'm reiterating the point too much, but that's just how it is. See you guys on the next one. I would definitely consider getting this game.